Hello retro gamers, I'm Marcel de Haan and this is the StarForce Pi. In this video we'll briefly compare emulation and original hardware and show the arcade gaming experience on the StarForce Pi. Enjoy! In my previous video people liked the modular button plate but were a bit disappointed that I removed the magnification window. So this convinced me to find a cheap solution to retain this feature, and this is the result. The screen is huge, filling nearly the entire visual space, boosting the size from 5 inches to nearly 7 inches, so it's nearly as big as the StarForce Neo.
The factory will answer the launch features. Is it debate or just bloody coincidence? It shall be clear as...
What's noticeable with the emulation on the right side is that it seems to be running a little slower than the original Neo Geo hardware. The gameplay itself doesn't really seem like this has a significant lag, however, but it's highly subjective. Keep in mind that this particular StarForce Pi is running on a Raspberry Pi 2 rather than the Raspberry Pi 3 that'll be in the production model of the StarForce Pi. With this in mind, let's see how the StarForce Pi handles other arcade games from the 90s.
Let's go for it!
This awesome 4-player beat-em-up was released in 1991 as the second arcade game of the Turtles, and it's a beautiful approximation of the original cartoon.
Hey, Krang! Bring that statue back, you bloated beanbag! The X-Men arcade cabinet was insane. With an enormous screen and 6 players, this was a monster, but it was arguably the best beat-em-up game Konami made in the early 90s. Released only a year after the Turtles, it's still an incredibly fun game with some great co-op action and excellent gameplay.
What's so wrong with being a mutant anyway? No, not again!
You may remember me using this game in previous videos, but that's because it really doesn't get any better than R-Type for shoot-em-ups. Even today, 27 years later, this game still kicks ass. Yet another Konami classic in a similar style of X-Men and Turtles, but this time Mr. Smithers is a jewelry thief turned kidnapper for some reason. And he's sending 50s greasers at the Simpsons to stop them from catching him. It's pretty weird, but it's a lot of fun. Capcom is another big 90s arcade company, and they've made a few very nice hack and slash games like this, featuring multiple classes and a leveling system with upgraded weapons, orcs and everything. It's definitely worth checking out. Robo Army is a side-scroller by SNK in which you play a heroic red beret cyborg Superman that has to save all the humans. But you can pretty much destroy the entire scenery, throw cars and rip the crap out of robot dogs and robot monkeys. And finally Aliens, the perfect Aliens movie series about aliens, starring aliens, followed by an arcade game with aliens. I don't think you play Ripley in this game, but you've got to save a kid nonetheless, and that's fine because you get to kill aliens!
Get away from her, you
Nerd bookworm, I'm Studio!
Alright, that's it for this video. We've compared emulation briefly to original hardware and played about 7 arcade games on the StarForce Pi. In the next video I'd like to look at console gaming, like the PlayStation 1, Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, maybe connect some controllers, try 2-player head-to-head gaming and connect the system to a monitor and see how that works. Check out some of the previous videos above and find all the relevant links in the description. Thanks for watching.